Y? Y is the right button. Right. Archdeacon's investigation. Baron's man McClose has departed for Innsbruck at the request of... we know all this. He will be gathering evidence about the murder and interrogating those of us who might have information. Nons, hour 13. So we spoke to Lucky, he was evasive. I should follow him. Okay. Widow's Kurt, we need to go and speak to your widow. Oh wow, there's a lot of occult stuff. I can't figure the connection between the cipher and... No, 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 go back. We don't... Right, okay. Occult hands. By the remnants of a note. Elias Gerhard. So we need to do the grave thing. I asked for an where he was defensive and evasive. The Baron and the nun. I think this is dead. I need to decide what to do with the information. Yeah, so we're kind of done with that. Matilda. We spoke to Matilda. There was blood on the shovel. We asked her about it. She says she kills rabbits. Spinning bee. Some peasant woman invited me to spinning. Maybe at Johann Bauer's house, just off the Commons. I should let Johann know I want to attend. Right, let's go and do that then. We need to speak to Gurno as well, right? I'm trying to avoid... I can't avoid the church though, can I? I've got to leave. Rudiger. God bless you, Andreas. Andreas. Yes, Brother Matthew? How did you sleep last night? You look a little rough around the edges. I slept fine, actually. Thank you. Do you really want to make something out of this? The library is restricted to the Sisters of the Abbey without the express permission of the Abbot. I know that. You and Brother... Just don't go in there again. God bless you, Andreas. Until later. That won't be remembered. How do I get out of this hellhole? Oh my god, this is nuts. All I'm trying to do is leave. Chapter house? Infirmary? Is there anything in the infirmary? Except the Baron. The Baron is... God bless you, Andreas. Baron's gone. Let me leave. Oh, there we go. We found the exit. Lower Abbey. Lady Salome. Hello, Master Miller. First Draken. Coffee's gone cold. It's criminal. Although it is my second lot of coffee today. That'll do. 2 litres of coffee is enough for any man. To the Bauer residence. Yeah. Or to the crazy widow. We know Lucky is going fishing with old Otto. Good to see you, Andreas. Yes, yes. There's nothing at the salt mine, is there? No, not yet, anyway. Although, I feel like there's all these places, there's going to be something. Some reason to go there at some point. Who's Smokey? Smokey and the Bandit. Backslav. Oh, hello. Hello. You're not local, are you? This is a local town for local people. No, I'm staying in Tassing only briefly. Is Smokey a friend of yours? No, I mean, I didn't know him before coming to Tassing, but he let me stay with him, so yes, I suppose he is. People don't much like Romany. Most folk, despite everything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. I search to find whatever's different. It's the differences in an artist's style that makes their work unique. Different is merely different, not better or worse. Lord has shaped us... I don't want to go the Christian route. Lord has shaped us with our own purpose and gifts. How can I disdain his creation? We'll go the artist route. Ah, you're the artist staying up at Cassau. Yes, just visiting Tassing for a time. My name is Andreas Mahler. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassing don't come here to talk. Right, I'm Vixlav, a travelling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending, that sort of thing. What brought you to Tassing, Vixlav? Do people at Tassing need much tinkered? Yeah, of course they do. The heathens. Well, I actually came to visit Cassau's library. I had hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. No one's allowed inside the library except the sisters. I'm not surprised they turned you away. Father Gano is a grumpy old man. I think he has half a mind to throw me out of the scriptorium most days. Sisters. Ah. What were you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they're primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. That's a fascinating idea, but Genesis clearly says the Lord created the heavens and the earth. Bollocks to Genesis. Big slap, that's heresy! How ridiculous. That's a fascinating idea. I think you're onto something. Not only that, but it explains the presence of the angels and demons before creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons are water and earth. And the world was aether before the Lord formed it. Would the demons not be fire, and the angels not be water? That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. Never considered it that way before. You might be onto something. Be careful, Vixlav. People have been imprisoned for talking like that. Don't be absurd. God created the elements and churches do it. Never considered that way. You might be onto something. I did not expect such an open dialogue with you, Master Mela. Few men of your stature would entertain such ideas with someone like me. Anyway, I should get back to work. Until later, Vixlav. Smokey, where's the bandit? Oh, Master Mela? Yes. We met once before. I think you were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey, well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. You're the charcoal burner. Yes, I remember. Ah, good. So, is there anything I can do for you? Can you smoke something for me? No, just being friendly. Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until next time, Master Mela. Until then. Onward to the forest. There's a tree. Most of this felling is for the Abbey's renovations of firewood. The town only gathers sticks. We don't want the Druckers, do we? Franz Bauer and Widow Krampkin. Franz Bauer, cat. Who's cat? Hello, Master Mailer. I'm sorry to cause you trouble, but have you seen Martin recently? That little shit. He wasn't feeling well, so I let him sleep until prime. When I came to check on him, he was gone. I saw him Thursday morning. He ran through the meadow while I was on my way to the Abbey at prime. But he said he was sick. What was he doing in the meadow? He hardly ever goes over there. Always makes him sneeze. He seemed to be running away from the Abbey. Yeah, let's drop him in it. Why do you ask? He has a history of making poor decisions. Like stealing. Baron Rothvergar's manservant believes Martin may have stolen some of the Lord's rings. Lord have mercy! That must be where he's gone, to sell them. Oh, Martin, how could you? Do you know where he's likely to have gone? Is it possible? No, I don't think he killed the Baron. I just think he's an idiot. Last time he ran off, it was to Innsbruck. But I don't know. I don't know. He could be anywhere. What if he was attacked on the road? I hope he is. I'm sure it'll be alright, cat. I pray to God that you're right. I'm sorry, this is not your trouble. Thank you for speaking to me. Was there something else? I don't want to impose, but if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please let me know if you see Martin. I'm so worried for him. Of course, cat. Thank you, Master Mailer. Be well. Brigitta. I would wish you a good day, Andreas, but I fear that would be a lie. Oh, what have I done now? The Baron Rothmagor was murdered at the Abbey, have you heard? Has something happened? Martin's gone missing. Cat is beside herself. I saw him playing the Abbey Thursday morning right after the Baron was murdered. But not you. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know where he's gone? Do you know where he's gone? I'm sorry, I don't. Cat might know. He speaks more to her than he does to me. Even though I'm his own wife. Even though I am his wife. I'm sorry, they've always been close. They had to be to endure, well. Maybe Franz could tell me more. Oh, I don't, well, do what you feel you must. Franz is a difficult man and very hard on Martin. It's made him difficult too. So difficult that he could commit a murder. No, there's a storm cloud over Martin, but it rains only on him. I never hurt someone, I couldn't imagine it. What are you talking about? It's nothing, an idle question. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. I should probably get back to my chores. Franz will be angry if he sees me shirking. Or talking to an unmarried man. Of course, God willing, Martin will come home soon. I should have gone with until later. He will. I must trust in Providence. Be well, Andreas. Be well, Brigitta. Old man Franz. Hey, Marla, you see my son? I saw him running from the Abbey on Thursday morning, actually. That fucking rat. That layabout was asleep when I went into the fields. He told his mother he was sick. He said anything to you, like where he was going? He told me to eat shit, actually. God damn it, how many times have I told him, grrr, I'll kill him. Must be his mother's influence. He sure as shit didn't learn that behaviour from me. If you see him again, will you tell Cat? She's driving me crazy about it. Yeah, I'll let her know if I run into him. Good. Until later, Mela. Until later. We got one in the end. Right, the crazy widow. Oh, where's this? We'll come back that way because we want to speak to Bauer. Ottilia. Well, if it isn't the late Baron, new best friend. Nice to see you too, Ottilia. Afternoon. I'm glad to find you in such a good mood. Ah, city boy, you think you're so clever. What do you want? You must be bothering me for something. I wanted to ask you some questions about Lorenz Rothfugl's murder. We've never really talked. I thought it time we get acquainted. Ha! No one talks to a surly old widow out with the goodness of their own heart. No, I know your type. You want something from me. What is it, boy? Spit it out. Can't a young man... No. We're not going the charity route. Well, if you insist, I was hoping you could answer some questions about Baron Rothfugl's death. Ha! I knew it. It's not the first time Pechta answered my call. Oh yeah, she's pagan, isn't she? You want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets the abbot next. Maybe burns the entire abbey to the ground. That's all I have to say about it. What did the Baron do to you earn your ire? Has the abbot crossed you somehow? Life as an innocent man is at stake. One of the elderly brothers. No, she's not gonna... She'll do nothing for the church based on what she said. What did the Baron do to earn your ire? What did I tell you, boy? I don't have anything else to say on the matter. The life of an innocent man is at stake. One of the elderly brothers. Can't you spare me a few minutes? You think I care about what... You think I care about what happens to some old monk? Pah, idiot. Kill them all, see if I care. Every agent of the church should die. Where's this anger coming from? Is there something I can help with? You shouldn't talk about the church like that. You may bring inquisitors down on Tassing. She don't care about inquisitors. No. Well, maybe. I don't suppose them skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush. I'm not as strong as Otto, but I can lift things and reach high places if that's what you need. Hold on, you asked me to do your chores. Not often someone offers to help out, old Attilia. Fine, you do some things for me and maybe it'll jog my memory. But it's going to take a while. Lots of things been building up. Things I'm too old to do. You got some place to be. I've always got time for you, Attilia. I've no other plans. I'm all yours for the afternoon. Okay. Follow me then. Been needing to collect some firewood, but I haven't been able to muster the energy. Let's gather you some sticks then. No questions. Good. Stick. Stick. He's pretty slow at picking up sticks, isn't he? Stick. Stick. We've got 4 sticks. There's some trees Otto's been felling for the abbot. Break off that branch there, the big one. If you insist. This will be remembered. Good, I like an obedient boy. stick. 2 sticks. Eat shit, Colonel. It's all the wood I need for a while. I could make a joke, I'm not going to. Why are we tipping it out of the bag? I can't use all these sticks, they're too big. You need to break them down for me. For a common lady, you're certainly more of a main than a noble woman. Sure, break the sticks. Got it. I need the right size, at a certain length, so break them and forget the leftover scrap. Where should I break them? How long do you need them to be, woman? How long do you need them to be, woman? I know it when I'll see it. Get to snapping, boy. That one's too small and frail, just like you, Mauler. That should do nicely. Fine. Fine. I need these smaller so they'll fit on the earth, Andreas. Can we break that in half? It looks about half. This one's too big. I don't need a club, you buffoon. I suppose that one is fine. About there then? That one should do nicely. Okay. Fine. Too small? Maybe you're more useful than you let on. Now, come help me back at the house. Are you sure this would be enough wood? What if there's a cold snap? That will be remembered. Perhaps we should get more. It'll have to be wanted unless you mean to come around again. I'm an old woman living alone and the summer is coming. Soon I'll only need fuel for cooking, not warmth. Don't worry yourself, boy, I'll be fine. Yeah, if you say so. But I worry about you living alone. No, I don't care. As you like, although I admit I'm not convinced. We'll give her a little bit of back chat every now and then. I have some mementos from Rannig here. They've gone crooked. I can't reach. Could you hang them for me, Andreas? Easy enough. And please, be careful with my pictures. Some are very fragile. I'd hate to lose them to your carelessness. How the hell has she got them turned that way round? I think you could hang those papers on the table. I can't reach. What does the letter say? There you go. Looks alright. Thank you for hanging those. Just one thing. Remove the cross. You sure about that? Don't you gainsay me, boy. Alright, I guess, if you're sure. Of course I'm sure. You've done what I asked so far. Why are you balking now? Just do it. I'm assuming she didn't mean for me to hang this note. Remember your husband, the pain he carried, like Job. The red bird flies, Martin's chapter. Where did this note come from, Italia? No idea. I found it on the table the night before Rothvogel died. I can barely read it. The writing's too fancy. Keep it if you want. It means nothing to me. Got one last thing for you to do if you're willing. A legal document. I want you to read it. Words are too small for my old eyes and my reading's not so good. I'm not an expert in Bavarian law, but I'll do my best. Alright, this is the last thing I'll do for you. I'll do my best. Good enough for me. This should be interesting. Let me see here. Standard introduction, this document shows, etc., etc. Here we are, the meat of the document. It says, oh. Due to the recent death of Rannig Camper, his lack of heirs to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, your property is forfeit to the church. I'm sorry, Italia. Ah! That devil, that monster. This is all the fault of Lorenz Rothvagal. If he were alive, I'd kill him myself. Made boil in hell for all eternity. I think it's time you told me what happened with the Baron. Rannig, my husband, he caught that Rothvagal devil riding through our property and told him rightly to leave. The Baron beat my Rannig for it, beat him so savagely, he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing pained him. Never could breathe deep as long as he lived, which wasn't long at all. Good God. Doesn't sound like the Lorenz I knew. We already know that Lorenz beat people. We've heard this. That Baron was the worst kind of man. Careless and cruel. He knew he could beat my Rannig and suffer no consequences, so he did. We were not even so low as animals to him. We were furniture. And I knew after Rannig died the church would try and take what little I had left. This document only confirms it. All because of Lorenz Rothvagal. You know, it's a pretty convincing reason for you to have killed him. And you said yourself, you'd do it if you could. Who's to say you haven't already? Finally, some honesty from you. This was the real purpose of your visit all along. I'm an old woman, Andreas. Even walking from my bed to the door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? Not that it matters. I'm sure I'll take the blame for it anyway, just like I'm blamed for every runny nose, this thrown horseshoe around here. The people in town can't wait for me to die, and the Abbey vultures hate me for my contempt of them. None of it matters. I don't care what happens to me anymore. Thank you for your help, boy. You're the only one who's come calling since my Rannig passed. Do you know? Now get out. I need to lie down. For the good it did me, you old witch. Of course, I was glad to help. Seems fair. She's having a rough time. I should find someone to eat with. Yes. These wood carvings are quite curious. They look pagan to me. They're actually pretty good. She's made a giraffe and everything. Let's go and see the Bowers. We like the Bowers. Victoria, I'll see you at the spinning bee, Andreas. Hetty. Hey, Andreas, do you have supper plans? You should join us for a meal. I'd like that. Lead the way, Hetty, shall we? Yeah, it's time to eat, isn't it? That's what I like to hear. I'm starving.